Commonwealth Conference matchup tonight in the Mid-Penn as we come to Chambersburg, Pennsylvania for a showdown of second-place teams with visions of much, much more. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to High School Sports Live TV, and we're proud to present the game of the week tonight. The Carlisle Thundering Herd come into Chambersburg with a record of 12-3, 7-2 in the Commonwealth, up against Chambersburg 10-3, 5-2 in the Commonwealth, essentially tied for second place. Tonight's broadcast is being aired on Fox 43's Antenna TV channel, Verizon 463, and Comcast 247. We're also being live streamed at hsslivetv.com, and the entire broadcast is made possible by our premier sponsor, the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency and Hoffman Ford. Advanced Hoops is a premier basketball training program in Harrisburg and is responsible for the coordinating of this program. Good evening, everyone. Up top of the deck here at Chambersburg, Gary Sutton, alongside of me, the coaches, Kurt Smallwood and Jeff Thompson, and we're ready for another big game here tonight. Back in the Commonwealth, guys, and this has been an outstanding division all year long. 4 teams fighting it out. You got the number 3 and 4 teams in the district here tonight with Carlisle and Chambersburg, respectively. When we talk about Carlisle, they got some scoring out of 2 guys named Smith, but the one Smith has been doing it for a while. He's Jaden Smith. Let's talk a little bit about him, Coach.
Well, he's a scorer, but he does it the right way because he gives the ball up. He gets his teammates involved. He's been given a scholarship to Shippensburg University as a point guard, which means he can distribute the ball. But boy, can he run. He can get out and run. And when you talk about scoring, his buddy Parker Smith can score too. I really think it's going to be a great game, up and down kind of game, but may not have a lot of points, but there'll be a lot of running.
64-57, they won the first time around against Chambersburg. Parker Smith getting 24 points a game, Jaden Smith getting 20 a game. On the other side, you got a Chambersburg team. If you spell the word grind, you'll see their picture in the dictionary, Coach. J.J. Kelly, a great example of that grinding kind of attitude here, 16.8 points a game.
What a great kid. And tonight, Coach is going to try to keep the game inside the 40s or so, maybe a little above that. But J.J. already going into his junior year has 6 state championships in track and field.
Wow.
He's quite a player. He has 6 school records. And I asked him, I said, well, who do you think is the best player in the Commonwealth? He said, me. I said, okay, well, I'm here to watch you. That'll be fun. His sister plays basketball, and he has 2 guys that are going to help him. Number 11, Colton Cornwell, and number 42, Jameer Jones. 2 guys that have grown up a lot since that first loss. We're looking forward to seeing it here tonight. It is a matchup of second-place teams in the Mid-Penn Commonwealth, and we're going to show it all to you right here next. This is High School Sports Live TV's Game of the Week, right here on Fox 43.2.
In the dynamic world of construction, Groff Tractor and Equipment stands as your trusted John Deere and working dealer. With our extensive range of construction sales and rentals, we provide the equipment you need to tackle any project. But our commitment doesn't stop there. Our comprehensive parts and service departments are there to make sure your equipment is operating at its best, minimizing downtime and maximizing productivity. Our dedicated technicians ensure your equipment operates at peak performance. Our technician internship opportunities provide a pathway to a successful career. Learn from skilled professionals and grow with us. Trust, reliability, and exceptional service. That's Groff Tractor and Equipment. Stop by, give us a call, or visit our website today for more information. Groff Tractor and Equipment, your #1 source for everything under construction.
Welcome back to Chambersburg High School. Just underway now off the tap, and Chambersburg controls it. 2-3 zone here by Carlisle out of the gate.
Ari Snyder directing the attack.
Good look there by Chambersburg's number 12, Jatavius Kelly, but not going to go, and so the ball goes back over to Carlisle. Carlisle. In the green and white tonight, and white and blue, the homestanding Trojans here this evening. Carlisle coming to the game 12-3, 7-2 in the Commonwealth. Chambersburg comes in the game 10-3, 6-2 in the Commonwealth, just a half game behind. Carlisle's playing a couple games more.
Jaden Smith directing the attack for Carlisle, number 4.
And it looks like a matchup zone.
Both teams playing in a 2-3 zone here to start out with. Good kick to the far side, and a nice smooth stroke there by Luke Fisher to open up the game here, 2-0.
Luke Fisher stepped into it with confidence and knocked it down.
We can always tell when a team's in a rhythm when you have all the time in the world to shoot that shot, right?
Yes, yes.
I don't think they were expecting him to take that shot.
No.
Outside it goes, and again, Kelly with another look. Rebound to Jaden Smith and taken away. Jameer Jones has it. Back out it goes, but he was on the line.
Nice hustle by Jones. It looks like the tempo of this game will favor Chambersburg. They like to play it slow, deliberate.
You talked about the game being in the 50s tonight. There's a nice look at the top of the key by Smith. Not going to go. Quickly back on the other end. Now comes Chambersburg looking to push the situation. And up strong goes Kelly, and he's going to draw the foul from number 20, Tyler Royal. That'll be Royal's first, team first.
What an exhibit of athleticism. He took off from the line.
And jumped over the defender.
Yeah.
How about Tyler Royal in there tonight, a 6'7" freshman. As the first shot up by Kelly is no good. Kelly on the season is a 63.6% free throw shooter. Not the best of his team, which shoots 72% as a team. Second shot, though, up and good by Kelly, and he is the real deal.
And that'll open the basket for him, I think.
Another kick, same look. This one not going to go. Good rebound by Jameer Jones, and then quickly a foul on the other side. This one gets marked up against Parker Smith. It'll be his first, team first against the Thundering Herd.
Parker Smith with the reach in, trying to slow down that Trojan break.
I thought he anticipated that pass pretty well.
I thought he was there also, Coach.
Here's a little different look this time from the Thundering Herd.
It's a 1-2-2.
Now they drop back in. Looks like it's a 1-2-2 or a 1-3-1 wide. Good shot at the foul line. Barry. Jatavius Kelly again. You find him in an open spot. Good chance he's going to knock it down. You can see everyone talking. They've got a man in their area, so they're playing that matchup zone, as you said, Coach.
They're doing a great job at it, communicating and pointing.
There's a pull-up. That one not going to happen from Jaden Smith. Loose ball picked up by Ari Snyder. Ari Snyder down the court. And good foul again. Nice job of running the basketball court by Jatavius Kelly. Chambersburg up 5-2 here in the early going. Matchup zone causing a few problems here, Coach. And I know a lot of guys maybe run some motion against that when they see it.
Yeah, a lot of guys run their man-to-man offense against it. Can be very effective sometimes.
There are certain handoff points in that kind of zone. What you do in a sense is playing man-to-man in a given area, 5 areas. And so what you'd want to do is run them through a lot of times to see where the bump-off areas are, where you got to hand the guy off to the next man.
I think they're trying to keep 3 and 4 from driving to the basket is their strategy.
Yep. But you're not getting a lot of movement, and what it does, it really slows you down a bit, and that's to Chambersburg's benefit.
That plays right into their hands.
There's a kick and turn them into a three-point shooting team, and they said, thank you very much, we'll do that. Tion Johnson-Holmes with his first 3 of the night ties it up. Jatavius Kelly, good dunk baseline. Nice run on the baseline to give Kelly 2 in your heart there as he finds his man down there. Landon Berman.
Landon Berman is 6'5" sophomore.
JJ's so smooth in his gait, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
So kick opposite. And there's another 3 look, and that one not going to go. And I think right now Carlisle buying in a little bit to what Chambersburg's offering defensively, which is stand still outside shooting. The foul is called here.
What can Coach Anderson do to speed this game up? Because he's going to need to.
More ball movement, maybe run some cutters through there and try to get to the rack.
Foul is on Kelly. It's his first. Missed shot, back up, not going to go. Kelly had the ball. Kelly got tripped coming out of there, and the foul's going to be called. Kelly is active, isn't he?
Spencer Griffey on the foul, just checked into the ball game.
So Griffey picks up his first foul. Be the team's 3rd now. So Here comes Chambersburg. Attacking the 2-3 with kind of a 2-1-2 look. I think they're treating the 2-3 like it's a 3-2 or a 1-3-1 kind of look.
Oh, nice cut.
But they move well without the basketball. And again, it's Berman for another 2. Again, moving without the basketball to get it.
That was a heck of a pass by Colton Cornwell. Averages 9.9 points a game for the Trojans.
Here's a good hard drive down the lane by Smith. Not going to go by Swansburg, rather. Make that by Smith. Had it right the first time. Kelly back at the other end, and Kelly throws it away that time.
It's a little out of control on that play.
He's got to be careful he doesn't pick up his second foul because he's a key component to their team.
Absolutely. Coach Anderson is going to have guys standing in the lane waiting to get run over.
There's another kiss from the corner and a beautiful stroke by Luke Fisher. He's got 3.
That's his second perimeter shot. Looks like they're giving those guys that shot, Fisher and Tian.
So 9-8 right now. Chambersburg leads. 2:17 to go here in the first quarter. Well played first quarter, I might add.
2 of the top teams in the Mid-Penn Commonwealth going at it.
You see them flashing a high-low here, Chambersburg. Jameer Jones will flash low now, and then you probably see Kelly flash high. Here he comes. And Chambersburg very, very comfortable in this kind of game.
Yeah, this is the way Coach wants them to play.
Just taking their time. Jones, baseline. Tough shot there, a little bit behind the rim.
Here's Parker Smith getting out on the break.
There's where Jaden Smith wants to play. You can see he starts up and then gets slowed down immediately.
Great defense. Way to get back Chambersburg.
The first time when Carlisle won, it was 64-57. The pace of this game does not look like that right now.
Right. Carlisle, particularly at home, they play very fast. They get up and down.
Oh, nice job hitting the baseline and getting the man sliding right down the lane. And that man is Spencer Griffey for his first 2 of the game.
Spencer was starting when I watched them play. He's a good big man.
Yes, he is. Very effective.
And here's a 3. Not going to go.
Oh, what a rebound.
Jameer Jones with some hustle there. Saved by Parker Smith. Parker Smith up. Parker Smith misses. Followed up with a big guy, Griffey. Not going to go again. Griffey gets it again. Back up. Taken out there by Ari Snyder.
What a block by J.J. Kelly.
Wow. Baseline, pretty good shot there. Not going to go. Griffey hauls down the rebound. Here comes Jones.
They're battling inside, aren't they?
Yes, they are. They're going after it.
Jaden Smith is going to pick up the foul.
If Carlisle continues to give Chambersburg open shots on the offensive end, Chambersburg is going to knock down a high percentage of open shots.
That'll be the first foul on Ari Snyder now in the game.
It almost looks like they're doing that to get their running game going, though.
They want to desperately try to get into a little bit more of a running game, and so far that's not been the case. This game being played totally at the speed at which Chambersburg wants it played.
Nice rebound.
Loose ball on the floor, keep it alive right there. Picked up by Lozius just into the game. 3 look, not going to go from Kelly. Jameer Jones. Jameer Jones doing a heck of a job underneath there, keeping the ball alive. And that will be the end of the first quarter. 10-9. Carlisle leads it at the end of one. We'll take a break. We'll come right back. This is High School Sports Live TV on Fox 43.2.
Lock it up at Hoffman Ford. Only Hoffman Ford offers 2 years maintenance included with any new 2023 Ford car, truck, or SUV order. Plus, lock in Ford's lowest APR rate today. Get 2 years maintenance included exclusively at Hoffman Ford. Why would you order from anywhere else? Who has your best deal on a new Ford?
Hoffman has it.
Hoffman Ford, just what you're looking for. Hoffman has it.
All across Pennsylvania, families are living their lives in their own homes. Not long ago, none of these families believed it possible. And then they discovered there was someone who could help. What was once only a dream is now a reality. Welcome home.
And welcome back to Chambersburg. 10-9 after one here. Carlisle leads it, although Chambersburg led most of the quarter, but the numbers right now are on the side of Chambersburg. Coach, we have some numbers at the end of the first quarter.
Carlisle is 2 for 8 from 2. They're 2 for 6 from 3. They haven't shot any free throws. They have 9 rebounds, 1 turnover for 10 points. Chambersburg 4 for 8 from 2. 0 for 4 from 3. 1 for 2 from the free throw line. 7 rebounds, 2 turnovers, 9 points.
A little change of defense here in the second quarter. 1-3-1 by Chambersburg. Smith with another shot, not going to go. Throw it in the backcourt, saved by Smith. Smith to Smith. Right now, Jaden Smith with nowhere to go. Jameer Jones, nice job of getting down the court for the big guy and in for 2.
He carved out a lane for himself.
Yes, he did. When I talked with J.J. Kelly about Jameer Jones, he just said he's a dog. He said he's my guy. He's a straight dog, and I know I can count on him.
They saw Jaden Smith trying to find a guy on the diagonal against the 1-3-1, throws it out of bounds. So Sean Schreffler, as he's wont to do, will change up the defense and give you a little different look here. Went with a 2-3 matchup, now back to the 1-3-1.
It looked like Lucas Ream was open, but he didn't catch the ball.
Exactly. Now 3-2 on the other side here by Carlisle. Lead changes so far in the game, 3, ties 1. So it's been that kind of back and forth game here in the early going.
Looks like Chambersburg shuffling the deck, trying to find an opening.
They screen the baseline guy, then they run a guy across the end of the baseline against a 3-2, and then they run a guy to the high post.
A lot of athletes out here, but it's chess match.
Yes.
Get the ball where they want it inside, just denied, and quickly here comes Carlisle out of the gate. You know, they got Jaden Smith up on the point, but he's not really getting into the game from there too much so far, is he?
No, he really isn't.
And the last game they played, Jaden and Parker had 55 points combined.
I like what they're doing right here. Now they moved him to the high post, which is where he can maybe do some wheeling and dealing from there, like that. Kick it out, get your guy in the corner, Mr. Smith. He says, thank you very much, Mr. Smith.
Very
Parker
nice
Smith
throw.
with an assist from number 4. Parker Smith with his first 3 tonight and got that in rhythm.
He's getting 24 points a night.
Yeah, it's a nice chunk of change, isn't it? How about this for a nice chunk of change outside?
Grayson Kegaris.
That's a familiar name.
Kegaris with a 3. 14-13, Trojans go back up by 1. Thought that would be this kind of game tonight. And there's another one by Smith, and it's not going to go. And rebound being fought for, jump ball.
Way
And
to
ball
scrap.
belonged to Chambersburg.
Good job on both teams.
That was Colton Cornwell. And he's a pretty good shooter. They have him tied up pretty well.
At 29 threes on the year for Colton Cornwell. Guy could knock it down in a hurry.
This is the matchup everybody came to see.
Yes, it is. A lot of good motion here against man-to-man now. So they've switched yet another defense.
JJ on Jaden.
Jameer Jones got caught there. I think Parker Smith's going to get called for. Nope. They're not going to get Smith. Instead, they're going to get Kegaris.
And that was a smart move because Parker was off to the races.
So timeout on the court. 14-13, Carlisle leads. This is High School Sports Live TV on Fox 43.2.
Lock it up at Hoffman Ford. Only Hoffman Ford offers 2 years maintenance included with any new 2023 Ford car, truck, or SUV order. Plus, lock in Ford's lowest APR rate today. Get 2 years maintenance included exclusively at Hoffman Ford. Why would you order from anywhere else? Who has your best deal on a new Ford?
Hoffman has it.
Hoffman Ford, just what you're looking for. Hoffman has it.
Each team with 3 turnovers so far here. As you see the huddle of Sean Schreffler over there, longtime coach here at Chambersburg High School. And on the other side, Andre Anderson, 13 seasons he's been at Carlisle, doing a great job over there, Coach Smallwood.
It's just great to see both of those guys because they were stalwart players in both of their programs. Sean Schreffler was a nice guard at Chambersburg, as well as Andre Anderson was one of the leading scorers in Carlisle history, behind, of course, greats like Billy Owens and Sean Hodge and people like that.
But they've done a nice job with kids, too.
Yes.
And that's the real key. I mean, seeing guys that can coach kids up and do it the way they do it. So many good coaches right now in the Commonwealth. So here's Carlisle with the basketball. Still that 1-3-1. Parker Smith with a good move, pulled down by Kelly.
That was a big man rebound.
Kelly to the corner and gets thrown away for the moment on the floor, the big guy. And you're going to get a foul called, I think, on Parker Smith. And if it is on Parker Smith, I think that's foul number 2. Wait and see.
And that was the first touch for Stanley Lozius.
Yeah, that's 2 fouls on Smith. He's going to go out of the game now, and in his place, they'll send in Max Spraglin. And in right now is Grayson Kegerace back in for Chambersburg. Man-to-man defense now by Carlisle.
Nice shot.
Good pull up, not going to go this time. And ball out of bounds, but tipped out by Spencer Griffey.
Jameer Jones came from the wing to go get that basketball. I mean,
I was just going to say, I don't know how he gets inside position, but he's been getting it consistently.
yeah, he keeps the ball alive. He gives them second shots.
I think they're trying to use their man-to-man maybe to speed things up a little bit here. There's a good look by Kelly, not going to go. Rebounded by his counterpart wearing number 12, the other side, Luke Fisher. Now back in that 2-3 matchup, it looks like.
Chambersburg does a real good job at it. They talk, they point.
Yeah, they're talking, they're pointing the guys in their area, and that's what makes it. So the defense essentially takes the look of the offense every time, even though they're playing it out of a 2-3. They're really closing off the seam to Smith so far. Jaden Smith has not really figured in the ballgame thus far. Here's Jameer Jones again, trying to make it happen on the other end. Kicks it smartly to a guard. Now they'll set up their half-court offense. 3:39 to go here in the first half.
A lot of good movement in the Chambersburg offense right now.
And rattling it down there is Kelly.
He's got a nice turnaround.
You know, and another thing that really sticks out about him is his energy. I mean, he looks like he can play a game after this one.
Don't forget our Jack Giambalvo halftime report coming up. At halftime, we'll have our advanced hoops highlights, our Capital Blue Cross and AT&T halftime stats. And right now, this game is being played on the terms of Chambersburg. Chambersburg averages 58 points a game, gives up 51.5. Carlisle averages in the 60s and gives up 52.
Carlisle's being very patient this trip.
And I think Jaden's going to have to be a little more aggressive offensively with Parker out of the game.
Maybe he needs a screen to get him open going to the right side.
Watching Jaden Smith right now. When he starts to make any kind of penetrating move, it collapses like an umbrella up top. Finally, he gets a shot off, but it's not going to go. And again, it's not out of any kind of flow right now for Jaden Smith. Here's Kelly again. Kelly trying to do a little too much that time.
Yeah, he's got to slow it down just a tad.
Coach Anderson has a lot of confidence in his backups because Parker with 2 fouls, I'm thinking about getting him in.
Yeah. At least for a shot before the end of the quarter.
So 2:23 to go to the half and a 3-point lead right now for Chambersburg.
Both teams are playing excellent defense.
They really are. Here's Chambersburg again, matching up. And Jameer Jones, I think, on Jaden Smith is really an interesting matchup so far.
That is a great matchup.
Big on big. Here's a little different look for you. Buried from outside there by Stanley Lozius for a 3.
That was actually Lucas Ream. He has an interesting shot, doesn't he?
Yes, he does. Chambersburg got away with one. Looks like JJ could have been called for over the back on that one.
So Ream with that unorthodox 3. 1:47 to go, tie game 16-16.
He kind of shot puts it up there, but it was a nice touch.
Yeah,
Coach, you were talking about a game in the 40s really does benefit a Chambersburg team.
yes.
Not that you're guaranteed to win or anything, but that's where you'd like this game to be played. So the numbers so far, as we said, really are on their side in terms of percentages.
Yes, and Coach Schreffler feels real good about the score right now.
Basically what they have, there's that same shot by Ream again, and Ream takes aim and second straight three by the big guy.
I'm not going to talk about his touch anymore.
Forget
he can
that.
shoot it. He puts it in the basket.
6'3" and says, I know about threes. Here's Kelly trying to make it happen. Kelly, good move, not going to go.
There he
Pulled
is
out
again.
there again by Jameer Jones, who seems to be everywhere.
Good
By
rebound.
Snyder. Offensive glass here by Chambersburg. They're going to it. Back to Kelly. And Kelly is going to get the bucket. Let's see if they count it. They do.
He found a seam that time, didn't
Yes,
he?
he did.
Hard move to the basket by Kelly. Foul marked up on Jaden Smith. So take a look at this. Here comes Kelly. Jaden Smith got him on the wrist.
JJ just got in the air, found that spot on the glass, and knocked it in.
So here's Kelly at the line trying to complete the three-point play the hard way. This should put him on 10 points in the first half. And there it is, ties it up. So 19-19 here. Carlisle and Chambersburg under a minute to play, 46 seconds to go to half.
They're almost mirror images of each other.
Yes, yeah, they are. Looks like Coach Anderson's going to hold for the last shot.
Yeah, exactly.
I think Jaden's going to penetrate and dish.
Rotating Spraglin in there. So far, he hasn't been able to penetrate into this thing yet. And I think they're thinking exactly the same thing you are. Look how tight they are to the lane. You decided who the shooters are. Interesting foul to give.
Okay.
They're not in the bonus, and they can take two more.
Yeah. That foul didn't hurt his ball club at all.
That was Colton Cornwell with his first.
And with the new rule, that if you don't have 5 fouls at the end of the quarter, you can do some things.
Yeah.
Jameer Jones played it aggressively here. They tried to jump the pass to the post. Back it comes, Smith. And a foul out front, but before the shot. So the foul is going to get marked up on Lozius.
That was on the ground.
So important to make sure you don't foul him in the act, and he did not. 1.2 seconds to go. You know there's going to be some kind of lob.
Side out for the herd.
There's the lob. There's the steal. And there's the end of the half. 19-19. Hey, we're still at the tie point here at the half. We'll get ready for the Jack U. Battle halftime report. Capital Blue Cross and AT&T halftime stats to the advanced film highlights. All straight ahead. Here from Chambersburg, Pennsylvania, where it's 19-19 at the half on High School Sports Live TV on Fox 43.2.
In the dynamic world of construction, Groff Tractor and Equipment stands as your trusted John Deere and working dealer. With our extensive range of construction sales and rentals, we provide the equipment you need to tackle any project. But our commitment doesn't stop there. Our comprehensive parts and service departments are there to make sure your equipment is operating at its best, minimizing downtime and maximizing productivity. Our dedicated technicians ensure your equipment operates at peak performance. Our technician internship opportunities provide a pathway to a successful career. Learn from skilled professionals and grow with us. Trust, reliability, and exceptional service. That's Groff Tractor and Equipment. Stop by, give us a call, or visit our website today for more information. Groff Tractor and Equipment, your #1 source for everything under construction.
Lock it up at Hoffman Ford. Only Hoffman Ford offers 2 years maintenance included with any new 2023 Ford car, truck, or SUV order. Plus, lock in Ford's lowest APR rate today. Get 2 years maintenance included exclusively at Hoffman Ford. Why would you order from anywhere else? Who has your best deal on a new Ford?
Hoffman has it.
Hoffman Ford, just what you're looking for. Hoffman has it.
More choices,
more laughter, more time to play, and less need to worry. At Capital Blue Cross, we're driven by a simple goal: to go the extra mile for you through all of life's ups and downs, and to always be there when you need us. Capital Blue Cross, going the extra mile for you.
Do you want to answer that?
Nah, I'm never with a kid in the car.
It's okay. I'm not here. I'm there.
All across Pennsylvania, families are living their lives in their own homes. Not long ago, none of these families believed it possible. And then they discovered there was someone who could help. What was once only a dream is now a reality. Welcome home.
The Jack Giambalvo family of dealerships. We have millions of dollars in new and pre-owned inventory across 8 brands in 5 locations. Buick GMC, Hyundai, Mazda, Stettler Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, and Giambalvo Hyundai of Hanover. And we want to thank the local community for voting us the 2023 Official Community's Choice Award Best of York and Hanover winner in 5 different categories. Come out today and find out why your friends and neighbors voted Giambalvo #1. The Jack Giambalvo family of dealerships. 5 great locations. Online at giambalvo.com.
From Times Square to your local community, from local sports to international conventions, Invika has changed the broadcast and video landscape, bringing professional quality and service to organizations across the globe. Through professional, college level, and local sports, festivals, competitions, parades, and telethons, conferences, and commercials, Invika is bringing the power of video to more people and markets than ever before. Have a project you need covered? Check out our website for more information. Invika, providing affordable HD video solutions.
Welcome back to our Jack Giambalvo halftime report. It's not exactly a scoring fest here tonight, 19-19 at the half, and the kind of game that, well, Chambersburg frankly likes to play in. And I don't think Carlisle is quite as comfortable with Gary Sutton with you, Kirk Smallwood, Jeff Thompson here up on the deck above the floors. You see a little bit of a shooting chance here at halftime by all the fans and getting down there on the floor. But we've got our Capital Blue Cross and AT&T halftime stats, and we've got our Advanced Hoops highlights coming up here. And guys, your impression of the first half. I thought it was a really interesting chess match between Schreffler and Anderson. Jeff?
Well, it certainly was, and both of them came out with zones, kind of match-up zones, to take away the best of the other team. And as a result, Jaden Smith hasn't scored yet.
I think Chambersburg's had the better of it so far, keeping Jaden Smith out of the basketball game, Coach Smallwood.
Absolutely. I think that Sean has definitely game planned very, very well against Jaden. The other thing is, I really think that they're going to come up with something to speed the game up. Carlisle doesn't want to play 2 quarters and have 19 points.
Exactly right. I think you're going to see they went to the man-to-man a little bit to try to maybe speed things up a bit. That didn't really help. They haven't really put any kind of pressure. Neither team has put any kind of pressure, 3-quarter, quarter, or full court. We'll see if any of that happens in the 3rd quarter. But let's take a look right now at our Advanced Hoops highlights here at the half. And we saw some pretty good basketball here in the first half, even in a 19-19 kind of game. And again, both these teams very, very well coached. That's rather 3 and 4 in the district. Take a look. Here's Jaden Smith. Jaden Smith with a nice pass off.
He's going to be a point guard in college, and he's showing off why.
Good kick there by Fisher to start out the game. And then on the other end, you got Ari Snyder, and then inside it goes to J.J. Kelly, and Kelly buries it from 15 feet off the left elbow. Here comes Snyder again, and Snyder finding a man on the run for the easy layup, but tap in by Kelly to foul. That's what you always do, right? Here's Jaden Smith again, another kick out, and another 3 look. That one off Tion Johnson-Holmes.
Tion stuck a couple of those.
There's Chambersburg at baseline. They do a wonderful job of finding the man at the baseline. And in for 2 there is Landon Berman. We saw him do it a couple times, and there he is in the second time through doing exactly the same thing. Pete and repeat.
Well, he's open, if you'll notice.
You see the jam right there on Jaden Smith, and then the shot from the corner, and that one coming off the hands of Luke Fisher once again. And then a turnover And Jameer Jones, who really did a good job on the boards the first half, I thought, for Chambersburg, takes up the length of the court.
He does an excellent job close to the basket. He does all the dirty work. He rebounds the ball very well, and he can make a layup. So I think he's really, really effective today.
Our Blue Cross and AT&T halftime stats, and take a look at the numbers there, Jeff.
Well, both teams have been very efficient with the ball. 4 turnovers for each team. Last night, it wasn't the case last night. Today, they're just taking care of it, rebounding the ball, and look at the free throws.
Coach, one of the things I'm looking at in the free throws there is the idea that Carlisle's not getting anywhere inside to even get a shot on the glass right now. Most of their shots have been outside. They've kind of bought in. They got a couple nice ones from Ream, which maybe they expected or didn't expect. But, you know, they're 5 out of 11 from 3, and that's helping keep them in the ballgame right now. But not getting anything on the foul line, that means you're not really getting to the basket at all.
They're going to have to get to the basket and finish. Hopefully they'll get some free throws. I played in the district championship game where we got no free throws for the entire game. So I don't like how this is playing out, but Carlisle's got to make an adjustment.
Not that you ever remember that as a coach, right?
Yeah, can't forget it.
What was the time, the moment? Yeah.
We saw your face when you were saying that, too.
Yeah.
Well, we're getting ready to start the second half here in a moment. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to come right back. 2 minutes to go here until we start the third quarter. It's 19-19. It's about what we expected. These teams getting at it here tonight in Chambersburg on Fox 43.2.
All across Pennsylvania, families are living their lives in their own homes. Not long ago, none of these families believed it possible. And then they discovered there was someone who could help. What was once only a dream is now a reality. Welcome home.
The Jack Giambalvo family of dealerships. We have millions of dollars in new and pre-owned inventory across 8 brands in 5 locations. Buick GMC, Hyundai, Mazda, Stettler Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, and Giambalvo Hyundai of Hanover. And we want to thank the local community for voting us the 2023 official Community's Choice Award Best of York and Hanover winner in 5 different categories. Come out today and find out why your friends and neighbors voted Giambalvo #1. The Jack Giambalvo family of dealerships. 5 great locations. Online at giambalvo.com.
Calling all high school boys, 3-Star Foundation is running a free basketball league starting in January for high school boys. All players get a free Chromebook for participation. 3-Star League starts in January. Contact Archie Smith Jr. or Charlie Fortney. Go to www.3staryouth.org for more information. And January 29th, I think, is the opening night for that. So get on there right now at www.3staryouth.org and get more information on a fun kind of league. Getting ready to start second half. Coach Smallwood, what are you saying right now to Chambersburg?
To Chambersburg, keep mixing up the defenses. Make sure that you keep number 4, Jaden Smith, off balance and allow Jameer Jones to just clean the glass.
Coach Thompson for Carlisle.
Well, Spencer Griffey subbed in for Tyler Royal. I think they like his rebounding and bulk in the interior.
Look where they put Jaden Smith to start second half, in the corner. So they moved him already to someplace else other than the point, but he gets called for the walk here on the offensive rebound. So they didn't move him off to a corner, got him off the point, so they're going to hunt and peck a little bit here and see where they can get him into some of the seams of those zones.
And he got a nice shot.
He's got to knock that down.
So now Chambersburg, man-to-man by Carlisle to start second half, and Chambersburg loves this. Look at Jameer Jones. Up, not going to go. Rebound by Jaden Smith. He's off and running this way where he wants to be. And he kicks it off, and Kelly picks up a foul there. And for Jatavius Kelly, that's his second foul of the evening.
He's got to be careful. He's the guy who stirs the drink.
He wasn't going to let Parker turn the corner on him.
Here goes Jaden Smith. Jaden Smith finally gets into the act there, and you can see right away in the second half, they want the ball in his hands.
Yes, he's going to take shots.
And they don't just want it in his hands, they want it in his hands to score. So 21-19, Carlisle leads it here early in the third quarter.
Nice pass.
Good movement with a basketball and a great job of finishing it off there by number 15. That is, again, Berman moving without the basketball. 6 points in the game.
Colton Formwell with a dime. That was beautiful.
Berman's found the seam 3 times, too, hasn't he?
Yes. Looks like Carlisle were trying to overload this side.
So Chambersburg back in that 2-3 matchup now.
Yeah, they're trying to overload that thing.
They've got Smith over kind of.
The middle's open.
Yeah.
You know, typically you want to get the ball in the middle, but they don't look like they're looking to do that.
You know, the important part here, and I think what Sean Scheffler does is say, okay, who are the non-shooters, who are the shooters?
Right.
There's what they wanted to see, I think, and they got him to take it. Jaden Smith with another long 3.
Good look.
Berman again running the court. Berman everywhere right here. He's going to draw the foul. Looks like it's going to be against Griffey. Griffey's going to pick up his second foul now, but this Berman kid moves without the basketball about as well as you're going to see.
There have been some Bermans before him that played excellent basketball for Chambersburg. Nice cut.
And underneath, and the bucket is good by Kelly, and Kelly's going to head to the line here. He's got 12 points in the game so far, as J.J. Kelly. Looking for number 13 on this shot.
I don't think they're going to count that basket. He's going to get 2.
He's getting 2 there, so they take the basket off the board, but he gets his first one up and good. He's going to get 2 the hard way here if he gets him. Griffey out of the game. Checking in for him is Julian Mastrangelo. Sounds like the kind of name you might have playing for Villanova, right? And his second one is out. So 22-21 right now. The Trojans lead it by 1. Back in a 3-2.
Lucas Ream took a good look at that when he passed it up. I'm not sure that that's what Coach wanted him to do.
Back in the matchup now. You see it matches up to where the offense is.
He needs some time to get that shot off, though.
But you watch Smith here. It just slowed him down.
Yeah.
And there's no movement. You kind of want to get movement against the matchup.
Yeah, he was in the same spot the whole trip.
Exactly. Here comes Ari Snyder. Boy, I'll tell you what. You give this guy a look out there. He can bury it on the Colton Cornwell with a 3 and a timeout on the floor. 25-21. The Trojans up by 4 with 5:19 to go in the third. We'll take a break. We'll come right back. This is High School Sports Live TV.
From Times Square to your local community, from local sports to international conventions, Invicta has changed the broadcast and video landscape, bringing professional quality and service to organizations across the globe. Through professional, college level, and local sports, festivals, competitions, parades, and telethons, conferences, and commercials, Invicta is bringing the power of video to more people and markets than ever before. Have a project you need covered? Check out our website for more information. Invicta, providing affordable HD video solutions.
And there you see the Carlisle timeout right now, and Coach Andre Anderson trying to figure out some way to get inside the zone so far. It has not happened yet, Coach Smallwood.
And one of the things that they could do is overload a side, put Smith on the wing all by himself. Maybe they can skip it over there, or maybe somebody can come screen for him, and then see if he can turn the corner, get in the lane.
Between them, Parker Smith and Jaden Smith average 45 points a game in this offense. Tonight, so far in the game, they have 5 points between them.
They haven't turned the engine on yet.
Yeah.
Well, they may have turned the engine on, just the car's installed at the moment. And give credit to Chambersburg's defense for a lot of that. Here they come now. They're starting to pick up a little bit more of a pressure, kind of a half-court 2-2-1. You don't see that a lot by teams. Chambersburg, I think they're just showing that soft to drop back into their 2-3 matchup.
Yeah, slow them down just a little bit.
It's a good look from the corner again. The more threes that are missed, the tighter that zone gets. They're getting some decent shots against it, but you know, you've got to make them count to get that zone to come out of it.
Jaden Smith is working really, really hard when he gets the ball.
And again, because the zone matches up to the offense, there are no seams really. And that's one of the beauties to the matchup zone.
One of the things that's a stalwart of Coach Scheffler's program, when the ball's on the ground, the players are getting on the ground. That's what they do. I'm sure they practice it. And you won't see many people standing around looking at a pile.
Guys, we're going to keep it right here, but take a look right now. What Andre Anderson's trying to do is he's trying to say to his team, okay, listen, this kind of zone matches up to, there's not seams. There's not the normal seams you see. Like if you reverse it, you want to make two play one, and then be able to dish it off. But that's not what's happening tonight so far. You're seeing man-to-man in one of 5 areas, and so you have 5 one-on-one games going on right now. And so far, the 5 one-on-one games are being won by Chambersburg.
Yes, the defense is winning.
But Chambersburg is playing 5-on-1 in any one of those zone areas, too. So they're constantly 5 to the ball, and especially if Jaden Smith gets it.
Yes, yes.
Well, I think Carlisle has relied so much on those 2 Smiths that Chambersburg just done a nice job keeping them out of the book.
There they finally get one in, not going to go. Rebound and taken right away by Chambersburg, and then a foul called. So a little frustration there, I think, by Carlisle.
Yeah.
Did you see when the shot went up, Parker and Jaden were at half court?
Yeah.
Not really even in the play.
Yeah. Got to knock that one down, man. That was a great play, great execution.
That foul on Luke Fleischer, his first of the night. And here they are in 3-2 now again. Carlisle. Chambersburg has had an answer many times, but this time it's Jameer Jones trying to take it away. I think he's going to call for the foul.
Ooh.
He has some strong hands.
He does, man. Personally, that was just the tussle for the basketball, and Chambersburg won.
Looked like he just took it away from him.
Lucas Ream, yeah.
First foul on Jameer Jones here this half.
1-3-1 for Chambersburg.
So they're showing you a different look every single time. Now this one has a few more seams in it, so you'd think that maybe they're kicking outside. And this guy has been their savior tonight so far for Carlisle. 3 threes for Lucas Ream.
He looks like he's shooting darts.
He does.
He really shoots a nice.
And I'll tell you what, he's hitting the bullseye every single time.
Yeah.
3-2 back on the other end here by Carlisle. 25-24, Chambersburg leads it. And here's Carlisle. This is where Jaden Smith wants to be. Jaden Smith gets jammed. He's going to get fouled. But you could see, the moment he saw that, it was like throwing raw meat to a lion. He said, let's go.
Oh, yeah.
I thought Ari Snyder he was very brave to get in front of that.
Typical Chambersburg Trojan. He wasn't going to move.
Nope.
He was there to get run over for his team.
That man standing wide open on the inbounds play and an easy bucket as they find Luke Fleischer wide open in there for his 7th point of the night. He's going to get a chance to make an 8 here, and he goes to the line.
That was a sleeper play, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And Ari Snyder is going to pick up foul number 3 on that one. So an expensive trip down for Chambersburg. At the line's Fleischer, a 73% free throw shooter, misses this one.
Big man rebound there by Jameer Jones.
Oh, when he gets it, it's his.
He's the team's leading rebounder. He has 103 for the season.
And that probably is not the shot that I think Sean Scheffler wanted to shoot necessarily. Here comes Smith. Sees the 2-3 zone, slows it down. 2:56 to go in the 3rd quarter.
Carlisle shot its first free throws in the game about a minute ago.
There's another 3. This one's not going to happen. Good hustle, though, on the play. Following his shot was Luke Fleischer. Make that Fisher rounder, Luke Fisher.
Luke Fisher's really doing a good job.
And the foul is against Jameer Jones. So for Jameer Jones, that's foul number 2. Ari Snyder checks out of the game with his 3 fouls.
And that's the 5th team foul for Chambersburg Trojans.
Still 2:45 to go in the quarter.
Luke Fleischer's a 6'2 junior. He averages almost 4 points a game.
So at the line here is Fisher. 73% free throw shooter, makes the first here. He missed the last one that he shot.
So he's already got twice his average.
8 points in the game. Looking for number 9 here for Luke Fisher.
And
I said Fleischer early, forgive me, Fisher family, as he makes the second one as well. So 2 out of 3 tonight.
Both coaches are making the other study score.
28-25. Carlisle leads it, and it's thrown away here by Chambersburg. So all of a sudden, it's Chambersburg's turn to make some mistakes.
Yeah, that was a bad pass. You want to get a better angle and make that pass just a little shorter.
Carlisle did a nice job that time getting out in the lanes. So back to the 2-3 matchup. We've seen this pretty much most of the night, alternated a little bit with a 1-3-1.
And again, I really think this really helps Chambersburg
They're
as
very
far as the
content.
pace.
That was Chambersburg's first turnover in the half.
Parker Smith standing off to the side over there has not even seen a shot since the first quarter. We tick down to 2 minutes now. Now they're putting a little bit of motion, having Parker Smith run the baseline. Jaden Smith trying to go one-on-one, trying to find Parker Smith. They close out very quickly on him. If there's a problem for Carlisle right now, they don't have the movement against the zone that Chambersburg has. Chambersburg doing a better job moving against the zone tonight.
And finding good shots.
Jaden Smith, you can see that's kind of one of those running, impatient one-handers there. Here's Kelly.
Oh,
Stolen
nice
away.
steal.
Parker Smith finally sees one here. Parker Smith going in and having none of it was Colton Cornwell, who picks up his second foul to stop him from scoring the easy layup.
And Carlisle's off to the races now, aren't they?
Yes, they want to play fast. They're trying to force the tempo.
Well, they're jumping the lanes now, which they did not do earlier. And you can see them now overplaying the lanes a little bit, jumping up, trying to make things happen.
Yeah, they doubled Kelly out at half court.
Parker Smith, a 79% free throw shooter on the year, gets his first points the second half, only his fourth in the game. He'll get another one here.
Smith has a nice touch. Very good free throw shooter.
Lucas Ream back into the game now, and the second one rattles out. It's been a tough night for the Smiths.
6 points combined.
So Carlisle now in man-to-man. Good move by Jameer Jones. Make that rather number 15 for Chambersburg. Landon Berman. First time all night we see him make a move with the ball.
Yeah, he's been wanting it on the block for a while.
Jameer.
Jameer actually gets fouled on this play, so Jameer goes to the line for 2 shots. And
I think he realizes he's stronger than their inside player, and if he gets the ball, he's going to make him pay.
Yeah,
Jameer Jones is 68.6% for the season. You can see right there, Jameer made the move and got fouled. Foul on Smith.
Jameer gets 13 points a game, and he's their leading rebounder.
Well, he's all over the place. I mean, he really plays with a lot of fire, but misses both here and 2 opportunities. So Chambersburg now with a 4-point lead, under a minute to play here in the third quarter.
They switch to their man-to-man.
No play in the lane that time for Chambersburg. Kelly trying to make a move there, and Kelly stays on top of it and manages to get it on home.
Wow.
He just invented a shot.
Yeah, I mean, just so athletic. The 180 in the air, and then
Kelly
the
with
rebound.
13 points in the game now for Kelly, and a foul called on Jameer Jones. That's his third.
And he doesn't want to pick up those ticky tacks at half court and give him 2 foul shots either.
Yeah, you know, you're a forward out there playing on guard. You know, guy's not going to hurt you from 28 feet, so probably not the foul you'd want to have happen there if you're Sean Sheffner. And I'm not sure what coach is talking about here. I think he's kind of saying, hey, it's a nothing foul out there, a little bit of bumping, but
yeah,
hey, it's still a foul. I think he was saying my guy had good defensive position there, and they might have made a case for a player control.
Yeah.
Jaden Smith at the line. He's got 2 points tonight. Makes one here. Now with 3 points.
Max Bragglin returns for the Herd.
So 2 makes there. 4 points tonight for Smith. 4-point lead here for Carlisle. 17 seconds to go in the quarter.
Chambersburg's doing a good job screening, but the ball handler isn't close enough to the screen to gain an advantage.
I think they're probably going to clear for Kelly right here. Kelly with a turnaround. Kelly with a shot. Kelly with an unbelievable 2 here.
That's just straight athleticism.
Degree of difficulty on that one, Kirk.
10.
15 points in the game for J.J. Kelly, 31-29. We head to the last quarter right here on High School Sports Live to be on Fox 43.2.
More choices. more laughter, more time to play, and less need to worry. At Capital Blue Cross, we're driven by a simple goal: to go the extra mile for you through all of life's ups and downs, and to always be there when you need us. Capital Blue Cross, going the extra mile for you.
The Jack Giambalvo family of dealerships. We have millions of dollars in new and pre-owned inventory across 8 brands in 5 locations. Buick GMC, Hyundai, Mazda, Stettler Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, and Giambalvo Hyundai of Hanover. And we want to thank the local community for voting us the 2023 official Community's Choice Award Best of York and Hanover winner in 5 different categories. Come out today and find out why your friends and neighbors voted Giambalvo #1. The Jack Giambalvo family of dealerships. 5 great locations. Online at giambalvo.com.
Excuse me, Jeff.
I didn't mention the officials tonight, Craig Van Scoyoc, Jerry Hocker, and Omar Hulad El doing a great job here tonight. Really, letting them play, and at the same time, some good bumping and grinding going on. We like that kind of balance.
Yeah, Mid-Penn Commonwealth basketball, like the old Big East.
There you go. So here's Chambersburg now down 2 in the 4th quarter. And Chambersburg looking at a 3-2 zone now from Carlisle. And another steal. Another turnover, but lost by Carlisle. Big opportunity there. You can't attack a 3-2 over the top. You got to attack a 3-2 more from the side, don't you, Coach?
Right, the side or the corner.
Side and corner where it's going to be weak and a little bit more of a seam. And it looks like Chambersburg might be a little confused here for the moment. They're not quite sure where they want to go with this thing. And all of a sudden, their movement has stopped. Now, there you see Kelly going up the high post. That's who they want to look for. There's a great place to attack it right there at the dead spot.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at the numbers there in the 3rd quarter, Coach.
Carlisle, 2 for 6 from 2. 1 for 4 from 3. 5 for 7. Free throws, 5 rebounds, 2 turnovers, 12 points. Chambersburg, 1 for 8 from 2, 2 for 3 from 3, 2 for 4 free throws, 5 rebounds, 3 turnovers, total of 10 points.
Timeout for Sean Schreffler. We're going to keep it right here, though. So if you're Coach Schreffler right now, both you guys, what's he going to do? It looks like his kids are confused for the moment on how they want to attack this 3-2. What do you think he's talking about? You've known him over the years, Coach, kind of changes he might make. What would he do in this situation?
I'm sure that in his package he has something that they can take advantage of, that zone that he's faced with right now. Carlisle's doing a great job with it, though. They've just got to get the ball to the right people in the right spots.
Now, sometimes coaches also, when you change to adjust to a zone, are going to change something different. Let's see if Andre Anderson does that, and that's exactly what he does.
They're going man-to-man.
Man-to-man.
Man-to-man. So the chess game is on, ladies and gentlemen.
And there's 2 mismatches that I see.
One of them has J.J. Kelly. Well, no, not now. Smith's on him now.
They're matching up out of that man.
There's a long 3, not going to go from Chambersburg.
Nice rebound.
Really nice rebound there by number 2, Max Spraglin.
That was a 1-minute possession.
So Jaden Smith now with the basketball. Wants to go one-on-one. You can see it. And there's that
nice
back door.
cut.
And Parker Smith says, you want to play man-to-man, I'll go back door on you and get 2 points. He's now got 6 in the game.
Did you hear the Carlisle coaches yelling, back door, back door?
Yeah.
4-point lead now for Carlisle as they burn Chambersburg in the 1 man-to-man possession that they play down court.
Let's see if Chambersburg can get that thing closer to the basket on the pass.
They've really taken away a lot of the movement that they had. There it goes inside to Kelly. Kelly with a strong move up there. I'll tell you, Kelly's showing you a lot of different ways to score tonight.
Very good move, very good catch.
I have it for 17. How about you, Gare?
17 points in the game for Kelly now. Chambersburg still back in man-to-man. I'm interested in why the change.
I think some of the others from Carlisle have got to step up right about now.
There's a nice 3 look for the corner, not going to go. That was Smith again. Parker Smith trying to get into the game here, into some kind of rhythm.
Ugh.
Baseline, back out it comes. Controlled by Ari Snyder. On the baseline, Jameer Jones. Jones up and in. Nice job by Jones. With a ball fake and then up and under.
Strong move and a clutch move.
Yes.
4 points to the game for Jones. Back to a tie. 33-33, 5:14 to go.
And the man-to-man.
Up it goes. Battle for the rebound. Going to be out of bounds off of Chambersburg and it'll belong to Carlisle.
One of the things that kids generally have got to do a better job of is when you're guarding the ball at the top of the key, you cannot allow the guy to get inside the paint. Your footwork has to dictate that.
You're going to get a 5-set call. Good piece of man-to-man defense there by Chambersburg.
Yes.
Paying dividends.
Sean Schroeder says, I'm going to change our man-to-man because we can play it. Andre Anderson slaps his hand and says, darn it.
And if they get up, they might go back zone.
They got Kelly moving around, and what they're doing is they have Jameer Jones screening on the baseline guy, and then he just kind of wraps around after the screen. There you go.
Good pass out.
Attack the dead spot. Long three, not going to go. Is it off Chambersburg? Yes, it is.
And that's their best three-point shooter that they got the ball to.
Yes, that was excellent execution by the Trojans.
Let's see if they come back and stay in the man-to-man here. Chambersburg bet the man-to-man about 4 possessions ago. And they're going to stay there right now.
With a tie score.
With a tie score, 33-33, 4:35 to go in this one.
They got to be wary of that pick and roll, high pick and roll.
They're going to post up with Jaden Smith against Jameer Jones. And Jaden Smith bullies his way down in and gets what he wants to get that time. Nice job by Jones.
That was an impressive move.
Yeah, that was a very aggressive move.
6 points to the game now for Jaden Smith.
Chambersburg's got to do a better job of not giving up that kind of position close to the basket.
Running the guy to the high post. There's Kelly. Kelly not going to get it. Jameer Jones gets out rebounded there by Jaden Smith, and Carlisle has the basketball in the lead by 2 with under 4 to play.
I know he's a point guard, but he rebounds pretty well.
Yes, he does.
Parker Smith trying to get something going. Parker Smith up, and he's going to draw the foul. We can see Parker Smith's eyes light up one-on-one.
Yes, he didn't get that much, but he recognized and took advantage of it.
Foul against Landon Berman, his first tonight. Parker Smith at the line. He's an 82% free throw shooter. Make that 79 rather, as he rattles this one in. Parker Smith now with 7 points in the game. New man checking in for Chambersburg is Grayson Kegerice. He'll take Berman's place. Berman a little frustrated on that last foul. Parker Smith second one up. That one's not going to go. So here comes Chambersburg down by 3. 3:36 to play in this one. Every possession gets magnified now. Man-to-man defense by Carlisle. Kegerice eyes it up, throws it to Kelly, doesn't throw it far enough though.
Forced it in there.
Dive on the floor, ball controlled by Carlisle. They've got some numbers here. Landon Smith throws it up, not going to go off the left hand. Taken out of there by Jameer Jones. Jones ahead. He's got a man wide open down there. It's Kelly. And Kelly in. Great job by Jones to keep it alive, and Kelly scores. Kelly with 19 now in the game, but give the 2 in the heart there to Jones. 1 point lead.
What a move.
What a block
What a
there
block.
by Kelly, but Smith comes back again. And they're going to call a foul, but what a block.
He came out of nowhere. That almost looked LeBron-ish.
That sure did.
Foul is the second marked up here on Cornwell. So at the line again, back there again is Parker Smith, who all of a sudden is slowly becoming a factor here in the fourth quarter.
Parker Smith's getting his rhythm off these free throws.
Well, he can tie for a high team score with this made free throw, I think.
Got 8 points in the game now. Looking to make it 9 here, and he buries it. So Parker Smith with 9 points now. 38-35, 3-point lead. You talked about the game being in the 40s tonight, Coach. Is that it favored Chambersburg? Right now, though, Carlisle leading in this kind of game.
And nice defensive play by Jaden Smith.
Very good play.
Up in the lanes, Carlisle playing some really serious defense right now.
Chambersburg could use a bucket right about now. Man to man, they're
Another one to
switching.
put in the hands of Kelly.
He missed him.
There's Kelly along the baseline. And again, good piece of defense there by Carlisle.
Carlisle was a very good possession for them.
Ari Snyder left his feet and had nowhere to go.
Nowhere to go.
Yeah, just indecision. You could see it the whole way.
Yeah, he had his head down because Jameer Jones made a nice cut to the block, and I thought he was open.
10 turnovers in the game now for Chambersburg. Had only 4 in the first half. They got 6 in this half. So a few more mistakes, and it's really cost them. They're down right now by 3 points, 2:20 to go. And Carlisle with the basketball.
Adam Schwartzberg, he swatted that out of bounds.
Yes, he did.
So Schwartzberg on Parker Smith now. You sense Parker Smith trying to erupt here a little bit. Give and go.
Nice team play.
Found the open man, and a good job of finding the open man the whole way. And in for 2 more there is Luke Fisher.
And Luke's their high scorer right now, believe it or not.
And Julian Mastrangelo with the assist.
So you have a lot of guys right now that don't want to shoot the ball for Chambersburg. They want Kelly to shoot it, and there it is. Kelly shoots it, but doesn't make it. So the shots they're getting right now are jump shots. Basically what Carlisle has done is taken away the inside game.
Yes.
So now if you're Carlisle, 1:52 to go and you're up by 5, you can be fairly judicious without you handle it. And a timeout by Andre Anderson will take one as well. 1:52 to go in this one. 5-point lead for Carlisle. Don't you dare change that TV channel. This is Fox 43.2.
More choices. More laughter. More time to play. And less need to worry. At Capital Blue Cross, we're driven by a simple goal. To go the extra mile for you through all of life's ups and downs, and to always be there when you need us. Capital Blue Cross, going the extra mile for you.
To give you an idea how close this game's been, the 5-point lead is the largest of the game so far. The last lead for Chambersburg was 14-13 at 5:48 of the first quarter. And Carlisle right now from the free throw line, 8 out of 11, all coming here in the second half. They did not shoot a free throw in the first half. So 8 out of 11 here in the second half. They made it count when they really needed to.
Yes.
And Carlisle in control right now. You see some of the fans here tonight enjoying the ball game. One girl biting her lip there, a little bit nervy, and Sean Schreffer's a little nervy right now. His team's down by 5, and he needs the ball back.
This kid, Julian Mastrangelo, has done a very, very good job being a glue-type player for Carlisle.
Well, if you ever need some turnovers, you need them right now. And you're not going to see Carlisle take anything other than maybe an unmolested layup. They're not even looking to score right now.
90 seconds left.
Exactly right. You're up 2 possessions. And so Smith being guarded there by Aiden Schwartzberg. And you still need to get 2 more fouls here to get to the line if you're Chambersburg. So you're going to have to make them fast. 1:30 to go here, down 2 possessions in the ballgame.
Parker Smith is awfully tough with an open court.
Yes, he is.
Parker Smith.
It's hard to get him out of his hands.
He's made his presence known, slowly though it may have been here in the fourth quarter. In a 40-35 game.
He's doing a Marcus Haynes imitation right now.
Yes, he is.
Well, there it is.
He's doing a great acting job also.
And Schwartzberg with another foul out there.
Well, wasn't that the soccer? Didn't we get that from soccer?
Yeah.
So 1 more foul will get him to 5, but you don't want to be fouling Parker Smith, I wouldn't think.
Oh, nice pass.
Oh, and it's tipped off. Carlisle, back out it goes, and Smith has it again. And Smith is not giving it up.
Chambersburg may have to find a trap.
Double team there. Ooh. And right back to Smith again. Under a minute to play. Well, I'm surprised that they got the bucket. A little surprised that they took that, but Jaden Smith on the other end of it, 8 points in the game.
And that's their first foul in the quarter.
They have one to give, obviously. Plenty to give here.
With the kind of shooters that Chambersburg have, they can still come back.
42-35 right here. And Carlisle has laid the clamps down this quarter. Up and in, and a chance for a three-point play by Jameer Jones.
That was an Oscar Robertson-like pump fake.
Yeah. I think
Jones
they need to look for him a little bit more.
6 points in the game for Jones. Jones back at the line now. He's 0 for 2 there tonight thus far. As back in the game comes Swatsburg for defense here for Chambersburg. So Jameer Jones trying to close the gap to 4. 42-37, Carlisle leads it. And Jones up, that's not going to go. And quickly, you've got to get a foul right there, or did they? Yes, and it's going to be on J.J. Kelly, I believe. So 40 seconds to go. Number 3 in the district is Carlisle. Number 4 in the district is Chambersburg. But tonight they're fighting for mid-pen second place at the moment to stay on some kind of course with Cumberland Valley as the first shot is up and down here by Jaden Smith.
If he can finish out from the foul line, I think he's put a nice audition for player of the game.
Yes.
Yeah, he's been solid tonight.
He's been very patient also.
Here's Kelly. Kelly trying to find somewhere to go with it. Kelly has it knocked out of bounds by Jaden Smith. 32 seconds to go in this one.
JJ was guarded by everybody on Carlisle's team on that possession.
And he still almost scored.
Yeah.
It's interesting now, you have number 3 and number 4 in the boys 6A in the district. These two playing. Last night it was 2 and 5 with Central and Cumberland and Central Dauphin. Central beating Central Dauphin at Central Dauphin by 3. And then next Monday, you've got CV and Central hooking up, who won by 30 tonight again. So now here's Parker Smith, and there's a foul.
Jaden got a nice tip out with Jameer. I thought Jameer had great position.
Andre Anderson wanted a intentional foul there. He said a little hard on the foul there. There's a foul marked up on Stanley Lozius. So back at the line here, Parker Smith. Well, it may not be 24 points tonight, but he's come to play here in the fourth quarter when his team really needed him.
Yes, he did.
And the whole game has been a coach's dream, watching these two coach.
And two very, very good coaches, believe me. They'll have you up at night getting prepared for them.
10 points in the game now for Parker Smith, as he does hit double figures, looking for number 11 here. Shoots his foul shot pretty flat, doesn't he?
Yeah.
So foul in the backcourt here against number 12. That would be Luke Fisher. He had a foul to give. Only 3 fouls so far against Carlisle. They lead by 7 now with 22 seconds to play.
One of the things we learned about Carlisle today is they can play fast and they can play slow.
Yes, they can.
Oh, their defense won the game.
Yes.
Now just gave another foul, and I think they're looking to cut Andrew Anderson, saying we don't need any more fouls, guys.
And I think Jaden Smith is a Division II defensive player. He might start next year at Ship.
He has a good chance.
Just 15 seconds to go now. 7-point lead by Carlisle. They have played outstanding third and fourth quarter here as Jaden Smith pulls it down. And that is going to be it, and Carlisle sweeps the series for the season again by 7 points. First time was 64-57. This time they said, hey, we can do it in the low numbers too, 44-37. Carlisle wins. They go to 13-3 now, 8-2 in the Commonwealth. And for Chambersburg, a tough loss here tonight. They go to 10-4 and 5, make that 6-3 in the Commonwealth. We'll take a break. We'll come right back for our Capital Blue Cross post-game report, where we'll feature our Advanced Hoops play of the game and our Hoffman Ford player of the game right after this.
So a while back, I thought to myself, I'm never going to own a home. I'm gonna have to rent forever. I didn't have money for a down payment, I had no credit history, and I just got out of a divorce. But PHFA showed me that home ownership is possible. They offer me a low-interest mortgage and a way to manage the closing cost. To me, this is more than just my home. It's a huge accomplishment and a new chapter in my life, thanks to PHFA.
More choices, more laughter, more time to play, and less need to worry. At Capital Blue Cross, we're driven by a simple goal: to go the extra mile for you through all of life's ups and downs, and to always be there when you need us. Capital Blue Cross, going the extra mile for you.
Do you want to answer that?
Nah, I'd never with a kid in the car.
It's okay. I'm not here. I'm there.
In the dynamic world of construction, Groff Tractor and Equipment stands as your trusted John Deere and working dealer. With our extensive range of construction sales and rentals, we provide the equipment you need to tackle any project. But our commitment doesn't stop there. Our comprehensive parts and service departments are there to make sure your equipment is operating at its best, minimizing downtime and maximizing productivity. Our dedicated technicians ensure your equipment operates at peak performance. Our technician internship opportunities provide a pathway to a successful career. Learn from skilled professionals and grow with us. Trust, reliability, and exceptional service. That's Groff Tractor and Equipment. Stop by, give us a call, or visit our website today for more information. Groff Tractor and Equipment, your #1 source for everything under construction.
And welcome back to our Capital Blue Cross post-game report, where we'll feature our Advanced Hoops Player of the Game and our Hopping Forward Player of the Game. 44-37, the final here tonight, as Carlisle wins a grinder game here in Chambersburg, sweeping Chambersburg twice by 7 points this season, 64-57 first time, this time 44-37. And Coach, you look at some of the numbers here, Coach Smallwood, they really stand out in the game, and why Carlisle won this ball game tonight.
Yeah, Carlisle won the game playing Chambersburg style. Chambersburg likes it in the mid-40s and things like that. But, I mean, Carlisle showed that they can play that slow-down game also and still win a ball game.
Yeah, you look at the free throws tonight, too. Chambersburg, in the first half, shot just a cup 3 free throws. Carlisle had none. The second half, they shot their free throws really well when they needed to come down the stretch, and they got in the hands of their best players to shoot it as well.
Yes, the right guy shot the ball. Carlisle shot 6 for 16, and Carlisle shot 10 for 15, and Chambersburg shot 3 for 8.
And Chambersburg did not get to the line here in the second half as much. They managed to penetrate in the first half. Second half, Carlisle took away a lot of that penetration, didn't they, Jeff?
They sure did. And I want to mention that the athleticism that we saw from up here was outstanding. Even though there weren't a lot of points scored, the defense was just tremendous, too.
I thought the officiating crew did a nice job here tonight, too. A little call out to them because I thought they let them play, and yet there was a lot of bumping and grinding in this game. So hats off to our officiating crew tonight. Sometimes they don't get the credit they deserve. 19 points tonight by J.J. Kelly, as expected, but he didn't get the kind of balance with the rest of the team to go with him, and I thought that really stood out tonight as well, Coach.
Yeah, that kind of hurt him. You know, he kind of needed some guys to pitch in, you know, making field goals, making three-pointers, maybe getting some second shots, but just didn't go his way. The
Smiths were shut down for most of the game. They normally get 45 points between them every night, but tonight they got 19, which in a game like this, still kind of, if you look at the ratio, figures out to, they did a pretty good job, scored about half the points, right?
Yes, and it's when they got their points.
Exactly.
This would matter.
When it was game time at the end. Let's take a look at our advanced hoop play of the game here, first of all, tonight. And we know what this play of the game is. It was a pretty good one, and Jatavius Kelly was in on it. Take a look at this turnaround.
Degree of difficulty 10 by Coach Smallwood.
There you go. And all the judges had 10 up, I think. And you see this guy can make some pretty good moves. Take a look at this spin move right here. Turn around. and located with his eyes first, and then followed with a great shot falling to the floor. J.J. Kelly, 19 points tonight in a losing cause. And our Hoffman Ford player of the game tonight, maybe it wasn't as flashy a player of the game as you might normally think. But I'll tell you what, this guy stayed patient throughout the evening on a night where you could have said, well, go off and try to hunt points. Jaden Smith. Take a look at what this young man did tonight. Fights his way inside in the second half for a post-up move.
But he led the team with the ball in his hand.
Yes, and he also played some pretty good defense right there. A little bit of a run at the end, moving without the basketball. Normally has it in his hands a lot. And then making this move down the lane, up and in for Jaden Smith. Jaden Smith, who normally averages 20 points a game, keeps his cool. And for that tonight, he is our Hoffman Ford player of the game. Thanks to Jim Gallagher tonight, who did a great job on stats. And thanks, of course, to Jeff Thompson, Kirk Smallwood. Our next event coming up is on the 25th, and that'll be at 7 p.m. That's this coming Thursday. We have Palmyra and Lower Dauphin in a matchup on wrestling. And then we get back at it again on the 30th, when it's going to be Harrisburg at Central Dauphin East. You coached at both those places, Coach.
Yeah.
And that's going to be on the 30th at 7:30 p.m. And we're still looking out ahead there, too, by the way. It's not up here in the graphic. But on the 1st, Cumberland Valley at Central. And if things stay the same between now and then, the two of them could be fighting out for first place in the district. And great seeding for the postseason. Hey, it's been a lot of fun here coming to Chambersburg tonight. Always love it up here. Thanks to Sean Scheffler and all his group for being so gracious to us. Thanks to Andre Anderson for helping us today, getting the stats and all the things that he did. Great matchup here tonight. 44-37. Carlisle moves into sole second place in the Mid-Penn Commonwealth. For all of our crew up here tonight, for all of our Invicta crew, Chad Edwards, Josh Edwards, and the whole crowd. For Kirk Smallwood, for Jeff Thompson, I'm Gary Sutton. Have a great evening, everyone, and thanks for watching High School Sports Live TV on Fox 43.2.